Hey, what is up, y'all? We are back. We are back from Dark Force Fest 2024. Holy shit, it was amazing. I couldn't believe how many y'all recognized me out there, but obviously, y'all know me. I don't really care about that, but it's still just like, is this an alternate universe or some shit? It was crazy. But I just need to say thank you to everyone at Dark Force Fest, all their staff, Vampire Freaks, Jet, and all of those people who made this event possible because best weekend of my entire life. I can finally talk about it without crying, if that gives you, tells you anything. So here I am, making this little recap video. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this video. I have a few people who have given me footage and photos for it. I appreciate it very much because, I'm only one person. I can't be everywhere all at once. So I've got a little bit from each day, and I hope you enjoy this video. It was fun to make, and just thank you to, all the artists who, it was incredible meeting people that I've interviewed, but, meeting people like Priest and Leaether Strip, finally hanging out with my boys October Noir, talking to Dusty from Vision Video. It was just an incredible weekend. I mean, yeah.
Performing as a band and also the entire weekend. So it was an amazing experience. The way it was organized, the sense of community, the way everyone got along. It really just allows you to be yourself and really experience the culture. And it was great. I'd say the best part was being able to perform on the main stage this year. We initially were supposed to do the pre-party at QXT, and we were moved to the main stage due to Ashcode, unfortunately not being able to perform. So I was really looking forward to seeing them, but we were asked to fill in, and we did. So I really appreciate that, and that was a really great experience to be on the main stage like that. Right now I am doing a vocal feature for an artist. I believe it's going to be for his solo project under his name Simon Carter. So it's a bit of an EBM future pop kind of track, so that should be coming out in June or July. The easiest way to find all our social media platforms would be to check out the Third Realm link tree. So they have it as link, linktr.ee/third realm. So it's linktree/third realm, but there's a dot before the last two E's. Oh, just thank you very much to everyone that listens, and I really do appreciate it, and I want everyone to know that I'm always willing to answer an email, or if you send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, I always try to respond to everyone, and I'm not going to be one of those people that just ignores you or thinks that I'm too good to be interacting with people. I think that's really silly. So don't ever feel like you can't contact me for any reason, and just be on the lookout for new shows that I will be announcing. I'll be planning a new album in 2025, And I've been doing a lot of remixes, so just be on the lookout for everything. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So, thank you.
All right, I had to talk to Madam Absinthe. Wish we did this in person, but we were fucking busy.
We were very, very busy. I was surprisingly busy, actually. So,
yeah. So, how was your experience overall, though?
It was great. It was honestly, I had a really good time. I mean, I had a really good time last year. I did,
Right.
But this year blew that out of the water. I had a fabulous time. I met a lot of really cool people. I was very surprised by the amount of people that recognized me. That was awesome. And I love talking. Most of them wanted to talk to me about sewing, which I really love. They were like, I either got back into sewing because of you, or I started sewing because of you, or like, look at this other cool creative hobby that I do. And then they would show me pictures of the stuff that they made, which was amazing. Some of them made stuff for me, which was awesome. I had an absolute blast. It's like the weekend just flew by like that. And then all of a sudden,
it really did.
Right? I know, it was crazy.
It was crazy. So how did you decide what to wear on what day? Like, you showed off what you wore, but like, how'd you choose, you know?
I know, right? I helped Jessica pack her stuff before, and she was like, "Wayne, like, I don't have as many clothes as you. This is like so hard. Yours is going to be so much easier." And I was like, "I promise you that it is not. It is going to be a lot harder." And so it was. So she came over and we did some vodka about it, and I made some choices, and it kind of just boiled down to me being like, I don't fucking know, and like throwing things in a suitcase because I have way too many clothes, and sometimes I just stand in my closet and I'm like, why do I have nothing to wear? Which is the most ridiculous thing. But how do you choose, right? So I thought, well, the burgundy dress that I wore Friday, I haven't actually worn to anything official yet because it was the dress I made for my birthday this past September, and I haven't actually been to like a really big event since then. So I thought, well, this one hasn't been in public, so let's do that. The dress I wore on Saturday, I actually chose to wear because it is very sadly going rotten. I made it in 2018 and the PVC is starting to rot. And I'm like, this dress doesn't have that many more wears left. So, you know, if this is one of its last runs, like, let's make it a big one.
Yeah.
And I thought, where else can this many people see this dress? Like, let's do it. Did I regret like 15 hours in a very tight corset and a posture collar? Yes. Was it worth it? 100%. I stand by my fashion choices. I am always fashion over function. So I stand by that choice, but it was a lot. Definitely by the end of Saturday, I was like, get this collar off my neck. Like somebody unlaced my corset, but worth it all day long. And then Sunday was supposed to be my like easy peasy wear. I don't give a crap, like whatever kind of leather Mad Max thing. And that was great because that was the day that I had to go on stage with October Noir. And I thought, my God, if I had worn Saturday's gown on Sunday, like if I made a different choice, I wouldn't have even been able to get up on the stage. I'm like, somebody would have had to like lift me up. So, you know, the fashion gods were looking out for me that day.
For sure. So what was it like getting up on the stage just for a minute with October Noir?
It was great. It was great. So originally Tom had asked me if I wanted to be on stage for like the whole song of reference. And I was thinking, okay, appealing as that sounds, like, what am I going to do for 6 minutes? Right. And usually when the goth girls go on stage, they dance and no one wants to see me dance. I look like a baby giraffe. So my coordination is slightly better, but not much. So, and I'm just like, yeah, also like, I'm not the goth girl that, you know, gathers the spider webs and does all the interpretive dance. I'm like, that's going to look fucking stupid with this amount of leather on. So how about we do something shorter? And he was like, for sure. How about you come up and talk about whatever for a couple seconds and then leave? And I was like, that I can do. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, I knew in advance that it was coming, that they were going to ask me to go on stage. And I thought, this is it. I'm going to trip and fall on my face in these like 8-inch stilettos. I'm going to like trip and just face plant in front of the entire audience. That's going to be how this goes. But luckily, baby giraffe coordination didn't fail me that day. And yeah, I walked up and said the thing and then got off stage. And I don't even remember what I said, but I watched it back afterward. And it was lovely. What a show.
Absolutely.
Right. They gave me the crop top. I'm repping the October Noir crop top today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So here's a random question. Now, whenever you go to an event like that or something, do you bring a sewing kit with you in case you have an emergency?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And so far, every time I have been to Dark Forest, I have needed it. So thank God for that. Literally the first day I was there, before we even left the room, I just looked down and like part of my dress was on the ground. And I was like, well, that's not a good sign. So I got the sewing kit out and stitched myself back together quickly before we left. So it wasn't a problem. But you never know. The year before, last year when we went, Brody had a problem with his jacket and we had to go back up to the room and stitch it. He got it caught on somebody's buckle and it just went on the way by. And I was like, oh no. So we had to go and fix it before it got worse. So always, even every day, day to day, if I have pockets or my purse is on me, I always have my emergency sewing kit, because you have no idea how many times I'm called backstage to like drag shows and shit where they're like, Missy, we need your help. Please come back here and like stitch this drag queen into her corset or whatever. And I'm like, all right, emergency sewing kit for the win. Let's go.
What would you say is the best part of your weekend?
I mean, you and I were both at the same party.
That is true.
And I don't know if that was like the best part. It was
pretty great.
Some of the people at the party.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun. And that was when, you know, the whole festival was supposed to be like over technically.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than being sad about it being over, I thought it was really cool that we got to spend a little bit of time, you know, with some really cool friends, and Robin, who hosted the party. And it was, I had a great time just hanging out and not being pulled away every 3 seconds for like photos, which, don't get me wrong, I love that. I love talking.
Right.
It was also great to just have a second and like relax and, you know, talk with my friends. Right.
Yeah.
How about you? What was your favorite part?
Oh, I have to pick when I talked to Dusty.
That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, you know me, I have to say that anyway, but like, I mean, the man fucking made me cry my eyes out. Like, he was such a sweetheart. So I have to pick that.
That's awesome. Good for you.
The party was a close second.
It was good. It was very good.
It was good. Are you working on any new fun content that you can talk a little bit about?
Oh, I sure am. I have all sorts of things in the works right now. I have a whole bunch of like epic sewing videos coming up. Like, I'm making some pretty big level burlesque stuff, which is exciting.
Ooh.
And I also have a project for myself coming up. It's going to be, I have decided on my birthday dress for this coming year, and it's going to be something. Like, I have not had a fashion idea that obsessed my brain like this for a very long time. A very long time. So I think I'm actually going to make a YouTube video in like shortly, talking a little bit about it, and maybe like asking people if they want to like get in on this dress, because it's gonna be just you wait. And I have another top secret thing which I can't talk about. Okay. But the dress that is not yet made actually has another thing that it has to do past my birthday. So I better hurry up and, you know, make it, because I can't wear a dress that doesn't exist to various functions.
I see. All right. And do you have anything else to say to the people who watch this?
If you haven't been to Dark Forest, you are missing out. You are missing out. I honestly, like, if I'm being really, really honest, I almost didn't go this year. And at the last second, I just let chaos take over. And I said, go, let's go. And I regret nothing. It was the right choice all day long. It was talking to some of the people, like hearing their stories, getting photos, meeting other people that are like super into goth fashion, people that are into sewing, a lot of new music. Got to see October Noir perform live for the first time. I mean, God, I've only been listening to the CDs, and, you know, I went and filmed the music video and the whole thing, but like hadn't seen them perform live until that, and it was 100% worth the wait. And fingers crossed they're going to come back next year because. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
I need to follow right? around again all weekend again. Like, come on.
I saw your unofficial paparazzi patch.
Oh, yeah. I actually have it right here.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It's not sewn on yet, but I've got like safety pinned on. So, nope. Virtual background is going to be the death of me.
It's going to, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks, I saw it in person.
Yeah, but that's okay. There we go.
Yay, there you go.
Unofficial press crew, October Noir.
All day long. I love that. That's so cool.
I love that too.
I wondered, I'm so smart. I'm so good with technology. I wondered how you got that background. I was like, did they give him the backdrop? No. But surprise, it's not even real virtual backdrop because I don't know these things. Listen, if it's not a sewing machine, I am not in charge of it. That's the rule.
Yeah, it's just a flyer and I popped it up behind me.
That's cool. I don't know how to do any of that shit. This is my real live living room background. I don't have any fancy like AI backdrops or whatever. This is me real live in my living room. So
I mean, honestly, in some ways that's better. If I could do something like that, I would, but like I'm in my friggin' bedroom. So
hey, that's okay. I see your posters in the background and stuff. So
my posters and my signed Goth Dad Fangoria.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
All right. Well, thank you for hopping on here.
You are welcome. I had a great time at Dark Forest. If you haven't been, you need to go. Trust me. I'll be there. You should too. Don't drink too much red wine.
Or spill it.
Or yes. Or put it in other places than our mouth. Yes.
Back in the 80s, my New York City goth band The Plague was stirring the cauldron at the dawn of the scene. Now, in my band Metamorph, decades later, it's wild how our gothic, dark, moonlight, shadow dancing tribe keeps growing, shifting, thriving, and evolving. At Dark Forest Fest, we goths came together, a large, powerful, multifaceted force, proving that goth isn't just about style, although of course that's fantastic too. Goth is undead, timeless. We are past, present, and future, and we're united in our depths and stronger than ever. Nature's touch, supernatural.
All right, what is a recap video with that little interview? Of course, we suck and didn't do it in person, but we're pretty fucked up.
Too busy.
Too fucking busy. So, how was Dark Force? What'd you think?
Oh man, it was fantastic. Loved it. I felt I was very underdressed, but for me, that was kind of overdressed.
How does that work?
Just everybody's outfits and stuff, man. It was wild. I saw a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of titties hanging out.
Yeah, that too.
So it's good. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a great time, man. We met a lot of good people, and yeah, the show went well. So yeah, we were happy.
What do you think was the best part of the weekend?
For me, I think those little critters that sat on our shoulder, dude. When I saw those things and you lift them up and they have the little penises under there, I was like, take me there right now. I have to get one. So the whole band bought them, and then we were gonna wear them on stage, but mine ended up like falling off. So I was scared I was gonna lose the magnet and stuff. So I was like, well, we'll put them away, so I
Yeah.
won't lose it.
And I noticed, was it last night? Doug has his up on his keyboard again.
He did, and guess what happened?
What happened?
He fucking lost it in the middle of the night at the show. I was like, Doug, stop wearing the goddamn thing. You're gonna lose it.
He lost the magnet, or he lost the creature?
Yeah, well, the creature fell off, and then I guess he finally realized it. I don't know if the magnet was still like hung up under his shirt or something, but yeah, he found him, so he's good. He's back on track, but I think he's gonna stop wearing it.
What else have you got going on this year?
Oh man, we're getting ready to drop this single on May 15th, which May 1st we got to launch the pre-orders. In I think we're gonna start pushing it like radio airplay and stuff like that, so everybody will be able to start hearing it. So yeah, we got some interviews coming up to promote that, and then yeah, we're gonna get ready for more shows. We got to finish shooting the new music video.
Music video for Ages or for something else?
No, so the Ages music video is done though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a sneak peek.
I figured you would.
Yeah. But yeah, then we're doing for Deja Vu. We got a video, yeah, that we're working on for that. And yeah, we're still tying up this vinyl stuff. So yeah, it's yeah, we got stuff planned out, man. It's gonna keep us pretty busy.
You got any more shows coming up?
Yep. I think our next one's in July. We're heading over to Mississippi. We're working on Bar Sinister out in LA. Hopefully around the summertime. Looks like we're heading back to New York. Then we'll be out in Arizona, Las Vegas. Yeah. Then fucking Tampa, Sanford. Yeah, so back to Central Florida. Yeah, we're staying busy, man.
Good. That's always good. So how was it performing Ages, live for the first time with Mike actually there? How was that?
Oh man, it was a dream come true. I asked him, I said, how long has it been since you were on stage last? He's like, 2019. So, it almost didn't happen. I was a little worried we weren't gonna have the opportunity, but no, dude, it was fucking brilliant. It went off with a hitch. I think we practiced or played that song one time to get ready to come to New Jersey with it, and I guess we had heard it so many fucking times we had it down, and then Mike comes in and he has never rehearsed with us. He just did his vocal parts. But yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, that was great. It was like, oh wow, this is that song you've told me about. What? Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was kind of like the first unveiling of it. But we've been sitting on that song for 2 or 3 years now.
Okay.
So
now, when you wrote the song, did you already know you wanted him involved with it, or how'd that come out?
Well, the way it worked is I want to say it was back in 2021. I was approached by a guy who had Mike Hideous on board already to do this new band, new project. They wanted me to come in and play bass for them. And I told him no at first. I said, I got too much going on with my own band, and I'm not able to get to anything like that. But he eventually, convinced me to do it. And he had a couple of songs that were ready, that were already built out instrumentally. So I really didn't have much of anything to do with the writing process of this song. I just sat down and just kind of overlaid my bass to it. I think we did a little bit of drum work to thicken it up, but the problem was the recording was really fucking bad. I mean, it was almost like a demo state. But I think Mike, he came in with the vocals, and I just kind of mixed it all down as best as possible and got everything to kind of match in sound quality, so the whole song sounds like shit. And when they released it, Mike just stuck it on his website for free. We knew it was like, dude, we can't charge people for this. It's bad. So the song was so good, just over the years it carried with us, and finally we were like, "Fuck it, man, we got to do something with this song." So I went and actually re-recorded every single instrument
Mm.
in the whole thing, and um, that's what we came out with, and I sent it to Mike. He was happy with it, and I was like, "Fuck, well, why don't we look at putting this on the new album we were working on at the time, Letters to Existence?" I was like, "Well, shit, if we do that, it's gonna be really awkward to have uh, just Mike's vocals on there, and it's our band, you know." So it just didn't
Right.
mesh very well. So I went in and did my own vocal recording of the song and was talking back and forth to Mike. But I didn't like my version. I didn't like my vocals on it. Mike's were perfect. So I said, well,
Mm.
fuck, let's just stick it back, and we'll figure it out later. So we're at the process now. We're like, all right, we're gonna release this thing. We're getting it out there, and yeah, that's what we came out with, and I'm fucking very happy with it. So we put it in the hands of Moore Applebaum, who is a big time mastering guy. I know he did a Pale Horse Named Death's third album on the mastering. So in the midst of working with him, he was like, "Hey, listen, and to this mixing engineer that I know, who's big timer too, and let him take a spin, and we'll get this thing right in the way we want to have it sound." He's like, "I see
Yeah.
what you're going for here." So yeah, we stuck it in their hands. They let it rip, man, and dude, to me, it sounds incredible. The song was just too good not to allow it to die.
Yeah, for sure. All
I
right,
just
you got
talked a
anything?
fucking lot, so I'm sorry.
Huh?
Said I
Oh,
just
that's
talked a fucking lot, so I'm sorry.
oh, that's okay. This is good. My video is only like 4 minutes long. I'm all right through Saturday. I'm like, Tom, help.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
You got anything else to say on the about Dark Force or anything?
Yeah, no, man. I really want to thank everybody that came out, everybody that bought merch from us. Man, it was a busy night, and just thank all of you for your support, and we're hoping to see you next year.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Tom.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right. That's what I've got. I hope you enjoyed it. I cannot wait for next year. Till then, I'll see you on my show, and rock on.